אנחנו אמרנו, לא תקום מדינה פלסטינית, ואכן לא תקום מדינה פלסטינית. המקום הזה הוא שלנו. אנחנו נדאג גם למורשתנו, גם לארצנו וגם לביטחוננו.
Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has made one of his most hardline declarations yet, vowing that there will be no Palestinian state, as he presided over a signing ceremony for a new settlement project in the occupied West Bank. At the event in Maale Adumim, an Israeli settlement just east of Jerusalem, Netanyahu said, "We are going to fulfill our promise that there will be no Palestinian state. This place belongs to us," pledging to safeguard what he called Israel's land, heritage, and security. The Prime Minister announced that the government would double the city's population, with construction focused on the controversial E1 corridor, a 12-square-kilometer tract of land that has long been at the center of international disputes. Israel has sought to build in this area for years, but the project had been repeatedly stalled by international opposition, since developing E1 would effectively cut the West Bank in half, severing north from south and blocking the possibility of a contiguous Palestinian state. Just last month, Israel's far-right finance minister Bezalel Smotrich backed plans for the construction of more than 3,400 homes in this highly sensitive area, drawing sharp condemnation from the global community. United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres warned that such settlement building posed an existential threat to peace, saying it would destroy the viability of a two-state solution. Under international law, all Israeli settlements in the West Bank are considered illegal, regardless of whether they have approval from Israel's own planning authorities.
Now there is an offensive in Gaza City that will have, again, the tremendous impact, making hundreds of thousands of people being forced to move once again, and with an unimaginable level of suffering. So we must stop this. So first, an immediate permanent ceasefire. On the other hand, it is totally unacceptable to have hostages, and those hostages have been treated in a very horrible way. So hostages must be also released immediately and unconditionally. And then there must be complete free access for humanitarian organizations to distribute basic humanitarian items to the population in Gaza that needs food, that needs water, that needs medicine, that needs sanitation, that is in an absolutely dramatic situation, and famine was the result of that. So obstacles must end, any problems that are put to humanitarian action must stop, and humanitarian access must be guaranteed everywhere. Not forgetting that as occupying power, Israel has the objective to guarantee that the population in Gaza has food, has health care, because this is part of international law.
With tensions rising, global powers watching closely, and Netanyahu's government doubling down on settlement expansion, the future of a two-state solution and peace in the Middle East appears more uncertain than ever. For more updates on this developing story and the global response, don't forget to subscribe to the Indian Express.